If you don't like awkward silences, those moments when words just seem to vanish into thin air, but still want real talks with your teen, conversations that matter and build connection, then stick around. This is for you. We're going to explore some practical tips to navigate those tricky discussions. Parenting teens is a wild ride, full of ups and downs, unexpected turns, especially when it's time for those big conversations, the ones you know you need to have but dread starting. Think mental health, their emotional well-being, and how they're really coping, relationships, navigating friendships, dating, and all the complexities that come with it, or even just rules. Setting expectations and boundaries can be tough, but it's necessary. First, breathe. Take a moment to center yourself before diving in. Remember, your teen wants to be heard, not lectured. They crave understanding and empathy. Try starting with a phrase that opens the door to honest communication. I'm here to listen, not judge. This can instantly lower their defenses. Next, pick the right time. Timing is everything when it comes to sensitive subjects. Don't ambush them after a bad day when they're already feeling vulnerable and overwhelmed, or mid-TikTok scroll. Distractions are the enemy of meaningful conversation. Set aside a moment, a dedicated space in your day, when you can both be present. Turn off the TV, put away your phones, and focus on each other. When things get tense, and they inevitably will, validate their feelings, acknowledge what they are experiencing, even if you don't agree. Understanding doesn't equal agreement. A simple, I get why you'd feel that way, shows them you're trying to see things from their perspective, goes a long way. It can de-escalate the situation and open the door to further dialogue. And hey, perfection isn't the goal. We're all human and we all make mistakes. If you mess up, apologize. A sincere apology can work wonders. It shows them that even adults are learning. It models humility and accountability. Finally, keep it short and sweet, and check in later. Don't try to solve everything in one sitting. Sometimes the best conversations happen in pieces, unfolding gradually over time, not all at once. It allows for reflection and processing. You've got this. Remember to be patient with yourself and your teen. The tough talks now make way for trust later. Every conversation, no matter how difficult, is an investment in your relationship. Keep showing up, keep listening, even when it's hard, and you'll get through it together. You're building a foundation of open communication and mutual respect that will last a lifetime. Let's talk about the conversations most parents dread. These are the talks that keep you up at night, the ones you rehearse in your head, hoping to find the perfect words. But no are necessary. They're essential for your teen's well-being and development, even if they feel incredibly daunting. Preparing yourself mentally is the first step. Here are some of the trickiest topics you might face with your teen, the ones that often feel like navigating a minefield. We'll explore subjects that range from mental health to online safety, and how to approach each one with empathy and confidence. Remember, your goal isn't to have all the answers, but to create a safe space for open and honest communication. It's about guiding them, not dictating to them. First up, mental health. This is a critical area that requires sensitivity and understanding. Why is it tough? Because it can feel heavy and personal, delving into emotions and vulnerabilities that are often hidden. And teens may worry about being misunderstood. They might fear judgment, or that their feelings will be dismissed. Start by checking in. Make it a regular practice, not just when you suspect something is wrong. How have you been feeling lately? A simple question, but it opens the door to deeper conversation. Listen without interrupting. Resist the urge to jump in with advice or solutions. Show them it's safe to open up. Create an environment of trust and acceptance. Next, substance use. This conversation is crucial, given the prevalence of drugs and alcohol in teen culture. Talking about drugs or alcohol can feel accusatory, putting your teen on the defensive immediately. So avoid blame. Focus on understanding and education, not punishment. Instead, ask open-ended questions like, questions that encourage them to think critically. What have you heard about vaping or drinking? This gauges their understanding and exposes any misinformation. This invites conversation, not confession. It allows them to share their perspective without fear of immediate reprisal. Relationships, whether it's dating or friendships, are a huge part of the teenage experience, can be emotional territory. Navigating these relationships can be confusing and overwhelming. Teens want privacy but also need guidance. They need to know they have someone to turn to when things get tough. Try saying, if you ever want to talk about relationships, whether it's good or bad, I'm here to listen, not judge. This reassurance can make all the difference. Respect their boundaries, give them the space they need to process their feelings. But let them know you care. A simple hug or a word of encouragement can go a long way. Academic struggles are another stress point. School can be a major source of anxiety for teenagers. Teens may fear disappointing you. They might worry about not meeting your expectations. Lead with support. Offer your help and understanding, not just criticism. Is there anything at school that feels hard right now? This opens the door to discussing specific challenges. Validate their feelings, let them know that it's okay to struggle and that you understand their frustration. And focus on problem solving together, not on grades alone. Work together to find solutions and strategies for improvement. Identity, including gender, sexuality, or cultural questions, is a journey of self-discovery, can be deeply personal. It's a time of exploration and questioning, and it requires a supportive environment. Approach with unconditional love. Let your teen know that your love is not contingent on their choices. I love you for who you are always. This simple statement can be incredibly powerful. Let them share at their pace. Don't pressure them to reveal anything before they're ready. And avoid assumptions. Be open-minded and willing to learn. Peer pressure can be overwhelming. It's a powerful force that can lead teens to make choices they later regret. Instead of lecturing, ask, try to understand the dynamics of their social circles. Have you ever felt pressured to do something you weren't comfortable with? This encourages them to reflect on their experiences. Share your own experiences of times when you faced peer pressure and how you handled it, and talk through strategies together. Brainstorm ways to resist pressure and make healthy choices. Finally, online safety. This is an ever-evolving landscape that requires constant vigilance. The digital world can be daunting for parents and teens alike. It presents both incredible opportunities and significant risks. Rather than setting strict rules, start with curiosity. Show genuine interest in their online world. What apps do you like most? What do you use them for? Have you ever seen something online that made you uncomfortable? This opens the door to discussing potential dangers. Keep the conversation open, make it an ongoing dialogue, not a one-time lecture, and encourage them to come to you with concerns. Let them know you're a safe place to turn to if they encounter something troubling online. Remember, every tough topic is a chance to build trust. These conversations, while challenging, are opportunities to strengthen your bond. Approach each one with patience, validation, and support. These are the cornerstones of effective communication with your teen. And let your teen know you're on their team, no matter what. That you're there to support them, guide them, and love them unconditionally through all the challenges they face.